doing on my floor? Tonight we're trying Peeps, by the way. Hey, my name's Wendy Fawn. I haven't had Peeps for like 8 years. Back in my time, there was only the Peeps, like the Peep flavors. There was blue and pink and yellow. They were just different colors. They all tasted the same. They were all sugary with like kind of a bitter aftertaste, but other than that, they really didn't have that much taste. I wasn't the biggest fan of Peeps, but like I was always excited to get them because it was sugar. But I recently discovered that they have all these different flavors and all these different kinds. I tried one of them last night. These are the Fierce Cinnamon Hot Tamales ones. I tried this one last night just because I'm allergic to cinnamon. And I was really nervous that if I tried the cinnamon one and I had a really bad allergic reaction to it, then I wouldn't be able to do the rest of my video and it would just be a waste. So instead, I just tried it on stream, which for some reason in my head made better sense. But honestly, I wasn't too impressed by their cinnamony-ness. They weren't super hot. They look like they would, you know, kill a small child. They smell super cinnamony, but they didn't really have a lot of cinnamon flavor to them. I guess my reaction was pretty good because people liked my reactions on stream last night and I didn't have a bad allergic reaction to them. So a constant variable. Tonight we have some lovely mint green tea. It's late and we're eating sugar. So these are the chocolate pudding bunnies. These ones don't go Peep because they're bunnies. Apparently, statistically, more people go for the ears first for chocolate bunnies during Easter than they go for any other part, but like the only other real part that you could bite off would be the butt. You know? These smell like chocolate cake batter, like you're eating the batter off of the spatula. Little tiny bunnies. They're kind of smooshed in there, but oh, they're super powdery and they're super fluffy. So the only thing that I'm a little weirded out by is the fact that all of their eyes are on their little tummies, so they look more like triple nips. Oh yeah. I'm not gonna eat the rest because I have a lot to get through. These are good. Oh, hot damn. Okay, Peeps. Who makes Peeps? Who makes these? Okay, just born in Bethlehem, Pennsylvania. It's ironic. I really want medicated Peeps now though, because like that would be awesome with that chocolate in there, but that's beside the point. Gotta wash all the sugar off of your teeth, right? These, I didn't realize these were sour, but these are the sour watermelon ones. I don't know how to feel about these because I really like sour stuff and like watermelon can be hit or miss, but I'm not sure how they're gonna taste on marshmallows. These smell like Jolly Ranchers. They passed the squish test. Oh, the insides are pink. The insides of these are pink, which is slightly disturbing because it's like raw flesh, but you know. I really don't want to like it, you know? Like, I really don't want to like what this tastes like. The sad thing is that I do. It's not sour, it's tangy. Like, there's a little bit of citric acid in there, but they're not super sour. They are very sweet, and I think the citric acid mixed with the amount of sugar and like makes it a little fizzy. So I like the mouthfeel of it, but this is nice. I like it down here. They're all right. They're all right. If you want a different experience, definitely try them. Like, they're the most unique flavor out of all of the Peeps. I'll give it that. Other than that, I don't recommend that. If you want to go for like classic Happy Ishtar type stuff, like it's not what you're looking for. It's not what you're looking for. Release them around Halloween, Peeps, and I would be on board. But you're doing this thing in the spring, it's not a spring flavor. Sour stuff, it's not meant for spring, man. These, on the other hand, so these are cotton candy. I don't get cotton candy flavored because cotton candy is literally sugar. These are sugar. Stop. You don't need them. You're not even going after the food. You're just trying to eat the plastic. Stop it. Cotton candy is sugar, right? It's made out of sugar. It is sugar floss, if you will. And Peeps are literally sugar floss that's been formed and added gelatin to it. I'm not really sure what the difference is gonna be between like regular Peeps and these, but I'm curious because they have blue spots all over them. These look diseased. These look like, first of all, I don't know what happened to their eyes, but they're all kind of like giving you the shifty eye. Look at all the blue stuff that's on there. Oh, got that bounce. It tastes like a Peep. There's no difference between this and a normal Peep. So these are fruit punch. That's all I got. I really don't know what to expect from these. These are bright red. They're kind of like the cinnamon ones were. They're supposed to be fruit punch. The thing is, there's so many different kinds of fruit punch. Like there's homemade fruit punch. There's like the Tropicana, like Hawaiian fruit punch that you had at every second grade birthday party ever. But these smell like the Hawaiian punch that you would get at every second grade birthday party. I mean, I dig it. I dig it very much so. But like, wow, that took me back. That took me back. Graveyard of. All right. So this one time in like 4th grade, I got a sore throat, and so my mom gave me these cough drops, and they tasted like orange. They were tropical flavor, and they were super good because the medicine was on the inside and the outside was just like a hard candy, and I loved the way they tasted. So I just kept eating them. I just popped one in my mouth whenever I wanted one, and I would eat like 6 or 7 a day. Okay, 6 or 7 a time. Just not really thinking anything about it, and like I overdosed hardcore on vitamin C. And before you're like, you can't overdose on vitamin C, I know you can't go to the hospital like normally, on a normal basis of overdosing on vitamin C. You can't go to the hospital, but some other things can happen if you eat too much vitamin C. Look it up. And that happened to me in 4th grade, and my mom couldn't figure out why, because I didn't tell her, and she's like, well, what have you been eating? And I'm like, well, I really like those cough drops. And she's like, how many have you been taking? And I'm like, oh, you know, whenever I want one. She's like, how many have you been taking? I'm like, I've gone through like 3 packs, and she's like, no. Anyway, that's what these taste like. It's a little snail. I like the tropical ones. The tropical ones are good. Yeah. Those are probably my favorites so far. The last one is Party Cake. I like the fact that they decided to go with Party Cake on this because, like, it could be used for any occasion. It doesn't have to be a birthday cake. It's also non-denominational, so you know you don't have to have it at your Easter party. Like, first of all, okay, who has parties for Easter? I went to Easter parties as a child. Maybe birthday cake was patented. Maybe Betty Crocker came in and decided that she wanted to get her grubby little hands all over the money, and then patented, or not patented, what is it, copyrighted? Copyrighted. She copyrighted birthday cake as a flavor, and so now you can't use it on anything. Yep, that smells exactly like birthday cake, like the rainbow birthday cake or the frosting. I love the smell. I can't stand the cake, so they're pretty squishy. These guys actually have all of their eyes on correctly, so I think the quality control on these is a little better for some reason. There's something wrong with that. And there's an aftertaste too. These kind of taste like chemical, and it might be the fact that I don't like birthday cake flavor to begin with, and it tastes like it's super artificial, right? It's all sugar and artificial flavoring, but Those don't taste right. Those taste like if you spread out a whole bunch of the frosting from the Betty Crocker, like the containers that you get when you're depressed, and you just sit there with a spoon, and you might have put it in the freezer beforehand, but you didn't really want to tell anybody that you did that, so you disguised it in like a pint-sized ice cream thing, but it's really just full of frosting. Yeah, it's almost as if someone took that and spread it out across like a baking pan or a cookie sheet or something, right? And then just got like a metaphysical straw and just snorted all the bad stuff out of it and left all the fun behind. That's what it tastes like. And I'm honestly not impressed. I am impressed that they managed to make Peeps taste worse than they already did as the original flavor, because let's face it doesn't taste great. It's just sugar. It's just a whole bunch of sugar. The mouthfeel is kind of weird, and you kind of go, huh, when you eat it. But that's all it is. It's just a candy. I didn't like it. It's not my favorite. Do people rank things? Is that what the cool kids are doing? Let's go ahead and rank these on our lovely floral scoreboard here. So, last and most certainly last, we've got these buckos. Birthday cake comes in dead last. Dead last. These are gross. I'm not a fan of them. I thought they tasted like chemical and death, but without the fun. We're gonna go with cotton candy. If you're gonna be a specialty flavor, you might as well go the distance and be a little bit different from the original, but I don't really feel like these guys even tried. The cinnamon ones are gonna be third from the bottom because they're cinnamon, so like if I could eat cinnamon and enjoy it, I'd probably like them better, but they're not as good as death or boring. This is where the list actually starts, you know? After that, I'm gonna go with these guys. These guys do not want to stand up, so I'm not gonna risk it, but these were the chocolate brownie ones. These were actually really amazing. They smell like baking chocolate cake, and they taste like chocolate cake, so I'm a fan. These guys were super good. The sour watermelon were pretty awesome. I like the fact that they're dual color, right? So they're pink on the inside and green on the outside like a watermelon. They were good. They weren't sour. I wish they were a little more sour because I'm a glutton for punishment, but they weren't bad. They weren't bad. They had really good flavor. I could see them as like a Halloween thing, but I don't really think of them as a spring thing, even though like watermelon's not even a spring thing. What are you doing, newborn? Just born? Firstborn? Last but not least, my favorite one, because they were freaking awesome, and I had the best nostalgia from these of like recess and coming back in and knowing. Imagine, if you will, it's rainy, but it's not too rainy, it's drizzly. You're only 3 feet tall. The bell rings, you go out to recess, you play on the monkey bars, you hang out with some friends, but one of your friends pissed you off, so you went somewhere else and did something else, probably Foursquare or tetherball, you know, something that tried to involve other people. And then you ran around for a little bit, maybe dug a hole, got the whistle blown at you, which is terrifying because all the teachers are super tall, and that whistle is so loud, and you just don't really know what they're gonna do. And you're so excited, but you're not excited for recess. No, you're not excited because you're out in the open air, in the drizzly, cool school time air. No, you're excited because you know when the bell rings to go back inside and you line up outside those big blue doors that make that specific like ka-chunk sound when you like push through them, you know that once you go through that, it's birthday party time. It's birthday party time, and you're not getting no lame birthday cake flavors, no. You're getting a little cup of ice cream with a wooden pallet stick thing that you would probably get at the doctor's office otherwise. You get a cup of delicious red dye number 5 sugary tropical Hawaiian punch, and it's gonna come in a big 2-liter gallon that your teacher is gonna pour into everybody's cup, but Jimmy over there, that little motherfucker, he's gonna try and pour it himself, and it's gonna go everywhere, and he's gonna ruin the party. But not this time, because this time is perfect. This time is your birthday party, and this time you're gonna enjoy that Hawaiian punch. It's yours, and it will last with you for the rest of your life. And the stain that's around your lips from drinking that Hawaiian punch like a f***ing second grader, even though you were in 3rd grade and you know better, that's gonna last with you for the rest of the day, even through math. And you're gonna wear that like a badge of honor, because you got to have Hawaiian tropical punch and Neapolitan ice cream with a tongue depressor for your birthday party. That is why these peeps are the number one Peeps.